we got everything completed here, so it's time to go back to Bethel. Although, did I negotiate with a Nakamata?
How's this?
Smart guy like you kinda look like a nerd. Then why don't we put that brain of yours to a test? Okay, try this. Who's this demon? Doing something really quick. Well, it's definitely not Incubus. Oh, hey, Val. Welcome to the chat. We're gonna say Lilith. Alright.
No!
Whoa, you really are smart. Maybe smart enough to help me make it big.
I'll take good care of me.
I'm the Beast Nakamata. Let's have some fun. Yo, Olga. Alrighty, now let's continue with the story. Aw, thanks, Pam.
Good work, everyone. Let's go report in. Yeah.
Speaking of which...
I thought it was bad enough that the demons were invading our city, but now we got some nut job with a katana raiding our lab too. This Yakumo. I guess he wanted the demon summoning program. Stole some devices from a batch meant for the self-defense forces. They all had it pre-installed. What's he really trying to achieve, though? Just a crazy man that just wants everyone to have a fighting chance? Wait, nope, don't want to go through there. Alright, we gotta tell him we failed and the Saint's dead.
Well done on defeating Lamu. Your efforts have not been in vain.
But Isonokami...
Her death is indeed tragic, and certainly a setback for Bethel. Humanity will mourn the loss of their saint.
And then there's Itsukishima.
Ah, yes, the student whom Lamu targeted.
That reminds me. Right at the bitter end, Lamu mentioned something about recreating the world. Not only that, but he wanted to become a Nahobino. Do you have any idea what that means?
Yes, well, perhaps the time is right to inform you. Eons ago, the gods were gifted with both eternal life and the knowledge of good and evil. In those days, they were known as Nahobino. However, the Creator ordered the forfeiture of Nahobino's knowledge. Thenceforth, they regressed into demons. Lamu is one such demon. It is likely he intended to reclaim his knowledge and assert power as a Nahobino once more.
But what does any of that have to do with Itsukishima?
Well, you see, the Creator sealed the demon's knowledge within the Garden of Paradise, inside a forbidden tree. But then came a serpent, who tempted the garden's inhabitants to eat of the tree's fruit and thus consume its knowledge. From then on, that knowledge was bound to the human soul, and is still passed down throughout the generations, or so the tale is told. Thus, we can conclude Itsukishima had inherited such knowledge.
Does this mean that the knowledge of all those lost gods is flowing through us too?
It is very well possible. In any case, the demons of then and now yearn to reclaim what was lost, and so seek human souls. Yet the union of man and demon remains prohibited.
Why's that?
Because those who bear knowledge, namely a Nahobino, pose a threat to God's established order. Specifically, they have the potential to recreate the world.
So, if I have this right, Lamu attempted to retake his knowledge in order to destroy the current system?
That is correct.
Then if that's true, wouldn't that mean his existence as a Nahobino is also a threat to God's order?
I would like to explore that matter further with you. Alas, the day has grown late. We'll save it for another time. For now, return to your quarters and get some well-earned rest.
Understood. We'll do just that.
Hey, Atsuta? Both of you. You guys down to meet me on the roof later?
Had an inkling when you returned with Aogami, but it seems I was right. The condemnation has been lifted after all. Then, but we can go into that some other time. For now, I'd say you earn some rest. Back at your dorm. Did you know that there's a renowned research lab nearby? Sometimes I could swear I'm seeing these people with wings fly off from around there. I must really be overworking myself. The other day, I was talking to an underclassmate. Maybe I have to switch that box around. An underclassman in my club, and she accidentally slipped into another dialect. It sounded Okinawan. I guess she must be from there. Where is she? Oh, I guess she'd probably be heading back to the dorms or something. Hee-ho, I'm kind of liking this place. Tons of delicious food. Tiramisu, shaved ice is so fluffy. Oh, here, you can have some of this, ho. I'm not going back to that dangerous Tokyo, so I don't need it anymore. I hope it comes in handy, ho. The mascot, Corrupt. Severe level based ice attack with a pierce effect to all foes. Lowers attack and defense to a minimum of 3 turns. Man, we have a lot of people that are up for talking. Maybe for tomorrow's run, I'll take on the hill over in Itabashi. You know what I really think? My theory that our current Prime Minister is an alien. Well, not like they'll fly on the Sunday morning talk shows. I'll keep that one in my pocket for the end of the year TV specials. Back when I was a rookie sergeant, Yakumo had me under his wing for a while. He was always kind to the others, but hard on himself. But that's what got him in the end. Someone took advantage of his kindness and now he's dead. Seems like the demons have a more corporeal presence in this world, so we thought normal weapons might not work against them. But we're seeing demons everywhere, and our machine guns, even our anti-tank artillery doesn't do a damn thing to them. This might be where it all ends for us. What? We got a quest? That's brand new. Oh, alright, so that's cool. So, alright, let's do it. Man, pant, wheeze. Running at full strength at my age, I'm gonna die. You arrived at the perfect time. Are you interested in a part-time job? I'll make it worth your while. Supersonic racing. What the? Just give us Sonic as a demon in Shin Megami Tensei 5, please. Thank you. I'm currently the editor of an occult magazine. I've been chasing the urban legend of the supersonic lady. Oh yes, Turbo Hag. But she runs at 140 kilometers an hour. Trying to chase after her is impossible for me. So I want you to take a picture of the supersonic lady with this camera. You obtain the instant camera. She's always passes by here at a certain time. Whenever you're ready, I'll be on the lookout. Young man, it is highly possible that the supersonic lady is a demon. If you were to track her down, it may turn into a battle. I advise that we prepare before going any further. I expect nothing less from a spirited young man. Okay, you just wait right here. I shouldn't have gone for a run to pass the time. But now, the supersonic lady should pass by here. Any second, a gale wind approaches with a thunderous roar. Shonen, incoming. Whoa, ain't this awesome? This is nothing like what I imagined. Anyways, you have to hurry and chase her. There she goes. There we go. You're in the damn way. Just like Tuna. Turbo Granny will die if she stops moving.
I comprehend.
It seems the supersonic lady was in fact Turbo Granny. Young man, let's pursue her. You'll cause a damn accident. You would raise my insurance rates if you hit me? Let me take a photo of you. You're supposed to stop and stand still when you're taking photos, aren't you? Well, sucks for you, 'cause I'm never gonna stop.
Young man,
We won't be able to take a picture of Turbo Granny like this. Our only resource is to stop her by force.
You got me.
You! What the hell do you think you're doing? How dare you? Road rage is unforgivable. I'm gonna beat some driving etiquette into you. You know, we needed so much more, like, real-world fights like this. Hopefully there's more like this, because this is, like, so cool. Dude, I don't even want to fight Turbo Granny. I like Turbo Granny.
Ruinous thunder!
Damn, she has some HP. Look at, even her legs are still moving. That's so cute. Let's see. I don't want to wake her up. Anything we can do for ourselves? Nope.
Ruinous thunder! Aramasa!
Oh, poor Turbo Bag. Smack herself.
Take this!
How's this? Ha!
Yeah, you say get him, but I don't want to hurt Turbo Hag. She's one of my favorite. Goodbye, Turbo Hag. You have taken the photo of Turbo Hag. I've been overtaken. How could this be? Damn it. Turbo Hag has been unlocked for fusion. Here you go. Here's your damn reward, you awful man. I'm surprised at just how fast she is. I'm not even running, but I'm still out of breath. So, you were able to get the photo of Supersonic Lady? You showed the photo and handed over the instant camera. Oh, this is kind of blurry. Isn't this just an old lady? Well, I'll see what I can do. You did a lot of running for me, so I'll be sure to thank you properly. You can gain some agility insights. If this photo is processed correctly, the editor-in-chief will be able to give the OK. See you then. Thank you so much. So this is a cool little tidbit. So in the original Shin Megami Tensei 1 and 2, your icon looked like this, and it determined what your alignment was. So the way it is like right now, so like in the other ones it would teeter back and forth to show that you were neutral. I think this is showing that I'm lawful, which I don't see how I am, but you know what? Okay, whatever. Probably have to do a couple of more evil things so we can start teetering around. Unless this is what it's supposed to look like now. No alignments or anything like that. You know, our Prime Minister, he's the one who pulled our country out of that recession too. He's really the best leader we can all hope for. But aside from his accomplishments, we barely know anything about him. No college record, no past. He's so young. Weird, right? Huh? Now the local high school is closed up. What the hell is going on? The other day I was attacked by this weird creature that came out of the tunnel. But then this high schooler with glasses, one of the kids I've seen around, he saved me. At that time, I was too freaked out to do anything but run. I mean, he had a monster of his own, but I wish I'd thank him properly. Sometimes I feel like I can't really make out the faces of my teachers anymore. Same with the third years, too. It's like they don't actually exist, or maybe they never existed. Sorry, I don't really know how to explain this feeling. The government higher-ups are currently debating whether to formally put the city under martial law. One side wants to lock everything down and wipe the demons out, but the other wants to play play it defensive. Keep the public from panicking. But that's pretty interesting that this guy says, like, you know, he can't really make out the faces of the others, and it's weird that if they even exist at all, too. Because, like, with the concept of the tree and the, you know, like the knowledge of fruit and stuff like that, kind of reminds me of a bit of Jewish mysticism, where, like, souls are developed from a tree, and we're basically like the fruit that comes from that tree. But not all souls come from the tree, and that's why there's like sort of like empty people or something like that. Meanwhile, there's bright people, and it's kind of interesting. Explaining it on stream right now, maybe next time. But it just kind of reminds me of that concept. There are a lot of coastal places around here, but English words like seaside and port just add that touch of nautic flair, huh? The food here in Tokyo is really good. I always end up eating way too much as soon as my club lets out. You look like you want to ask me something. You asked about the Kimamon song. Huh? The Okinawa song? That's kind of random, but sure. Always happy to help out a fellow Juin student. And that song is actually sort of familiar. Just a sec. I'm gonna call my granny and ask her about it. Apparently, it's originally an old folk song, and guess what? She told me how the rest of it goes too. Oh, on the seashore where children dance and play, the gajimaru trees soar high in the sky. On the wood fishing boat returned from the sea, is that a big parrotfish that I see over there? On days like this, so joyous, let us play our merry song. Everyone, enjoy the Sanshin gentle melody. And that's how it goes. Did that help? You know, I was planning to go to school in Okinawa first, but then I suddenly got invited by Juin to come be a special scholarship student. I wonder why. Well, whatever the reason, I'm glad I accepted it. Looks like school's canceled for a while. Even when it starts up again, most of the classes will be held online. The atmosphere